Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
What is up, everybody? Can y'all hear the cricket? I'm still at war with this cricket. Can y'all hear the damn thing? Oh my god, bro. I am about to burn this house down. Oh, this cricket's killing me. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Why is this cricket chirping? I'm going to burn this house down, okay? So, I don't know where I'm going to be streaming next, but it's not going to be from this house, because the house is going to be gone. Yes, it is loud, and it likes to chirp at 3 in the morning where I get no sleep. That's why I've been streaming at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or at night, because I can't stream at 11 like I want to, because I can't sleep! Oh, now you're gonna stop? Bruh. Bruh. My cats have been decimating crickets left and right. We found 3 in the cat room yesterday. But they can't get the one. And the funny thing is every time I think the one is the one they got, it stops chirping for like a day. And then it pops back up and goes, nah, bitch, I ain't dead. Here I am, and starts chirping. Bruh. Damn right. Oh, they're gonna have to start paying rent. Yeah, the cricket. Yes, the cricket is trolling Xylie. Exactly. Good God. Come on, bruh. Ugh.
And he made it.
Okay, Pause, Willy, pause. Oh. So, I'm still fighting with the cricket. It's day 999 of fighting this cricket. Bruh. You know, I think I know who did this. It's Falgy. I know it's Falgy. And I know this will get back to him that I said this. Or I'm going to march my ass right in that Discord and yell at him. Because this cricket is not gone. RZ, the legend, for $4.99. I love how charismatic you are. You have so much energy, it just draws me. I'm a recent sub. Thank you for being a recent sub. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for the $4.99. Thank you so much. Yeah. Imagine my poor husband. He has to deal with this all the time. By this point, just make it a co-host. Like, bruh. And I can't find him. He's always chirping, and I say he, but, you know, I don't know. But it's always chirping from the same spot, and I can't find him. I have torn everything apart to try to find this damn thing, and I can't find him. Oh my God. I mean, he's gotta perish soon, right? They don't last forever. Right? I mean, he can't live forever, right? Bro, that's the next step, Meaden. I'm gonna start, you're probably right. I'm gonna start ripping out drywall and shit. My damn kitchen is about to get completely redecorated because I'm about to tear everything out so I can just find this damn cricket. 90 days? Oh my God, I can't do this for 90 days. I can't. You don't understand. The other day, it was kind of dark outside. Like right now, it's raining, so it's kind of dark outside, right? And this damn cricket the other day, I didn't get up until about 2:33 in the afternoon because the damn cricket didn't stop chirping until like 8:30 in the morning. I was in the other side of the house, but the damn thing was so damn loud, it kept me up. Oh, dear God, I can't take this. I can't take this. Oh my God. Pro tip to all. You know those little silica gel packs? Throw them in your cupboards and helps keep some things away like nasty. Well, I need crickets to go away. That's what I need. But that is a good tip, Shay. Thank you. It's not all in my head. And I like how the cricket has stopped chirping now since I've threatened its life. The only problem with sticky traps is I'm scared my girls will get into it. That's my only problem. That's why I won't do sticky traps. I don't want my girls to get into it. Yeah. Pumpkin, will you find that damn cricket and dispose of it, please? Will you do your job? Look, you got lunch. Go get the cricket. What's wrong with you? They get rid of every other cricket that they come across. Like I said, we found 3 yesterday in the cat room. Perished. But they can't get this one cricket. I don't get it. Just one. Just this one cricket. No, Pumpkin looked at me like I was dumb. Pumpkin, get that goddamn cricket. Pumpkin's on vacation. Pumpkin stays on vacation. See, that's the thing, Pez. My cats aren't, well, okay, Penelope is a little useless. Penelope's not a fighter. She's a lover, not a fighter, okay? She runs from mice, and she just looks at bugs. She doesn't do anything with the bugs. She just looks at them. And like when the little mud crabs come into our garage, she just sits there and looks at them and kind of like just taps them with her foot. Where Edna's the one that comes in and just like decimates them. But no, Penelope runs from mice. Okay, I'm gonna tell you all this when we're gonna start. So me and my husband were bringing in groceries. And we went through the garage because there are a lot of groceries, plus our drop freezer is in the garage, right? And I heard a mouse. So I freak out. So I grab the groceries, come into the house, and my husband finds it, and it runs into the shop vac. And then you'll see, and we knew it was in the shop vac because Edna and Penelope were like staring at the shop vac, just looking at it. And then he opened up the top of the shop vac, and the mouse came out running, and I'm standing on the other side of the door with the door closed because it's a glass pane door, right? And I'm like, oh my God, just get it, because I'm scared to death of mice, right? And when the mouse came out of the shop vac, Edna goes into hunt mode, like fast, boom, she's on it, right? Penelope comes running at the door, scratching at the door, looking at me with panic in her eyes, going, let me in, I'm scared, let me in, and meowing at me. So I had to open up the door to let Penelope in because she was running from the mouse, she was scared. Oh, my baby's useless. Penelope is so useless. Oh my God, if I would have thought, I would have took a picture of her panic face. She had the most animated face, like you could see the panic in her eyes when she saw that mouse. And she was scratching at the door. And remember, Penelope's my talkative one, so she was scratching at the door going, rah, rah, rah. So I opened up the door quick, go, get your ass in here, get in here. Penelope's a lover, not a fighter, okay? Bless her heart. She never learned how to hunt, apparently. It's not part of her forte, okay? Hunting is not her forte. Oh, God, poor Penelope, I know. Bless her little heart. Bless her chunky heart. She's chunky. She can't help it. And then Edna ends up, she didn't really, dispatch it, okay? But she heard it real bad. She got mad at my husband because he picked it up with a shovel and threw it out in the swamp. And she didn't even look at her dad for like an hour. She was so mad. Every time he would try to call her, she was like, nah. She was pissed that he took her prize away from her. Poor Edna. I can't wait. One day I'm going to get an orange cat. I can't wait to get an orange cat. I want an orange cat. I really do. Okay, we're going to start here. Okay, so, what we're doing today is we are watching Willy Mac's video, Boogie 2988, The Eternal Victim, A History of Lies and Deceit. My husband wants a Maine Coon, too, because, of course, they're so big, and he wants a Maine Coon. Maine Coon costs so much money. You can get one, around here, you can get one for like $1,500, but it is not show standard, and you have to promise not to breed it, which I wouldn't breed it anyway. I don't want to go through all that breeding stuff. I grew up in a household that was breeding dogs, and my mom used to breed Chihuahuas, Boston Terriers, and Shih Tzus. I'm not doing that. Nope, not for me. Mike, quit asking if I've seen Willie Mack's recent tweet. So yeah. Anyway. I love Willy videos. They're so, oh my God, Ben. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Ben. Alright, put a 1 in the chat. Are y'all ready to get started? I've had my bitch session of the day. Alright, it's Willy. I can't watch anything on normal now. Horrible. Alright, I'm starting to hear, because he's got a song playing here. I feel like I'm gonna get, copyright. Plus, it sounded kind of funky. I don't know what he was doing with his editing there, so we're just gonna start here.
Here's another stupid lie. After Boogie's divorced, he was accused of dating a 20-year-old woman because he was sugar daddying her. Not very on brand for the nice guy of YouTube. So Boogie denied this tweeting. Boogie paid that girl. That would work, I guess. Also, treating her nice and being cool and being a good, successful, happy person that she could be attracted to also works. It's a lot cheaper, too. Lucy Fox would upload a video saying she was a cam girl, and that Boogie cried about his...
Remember, we watched that video, and quite honestly, she didn't describe anything outlandish. She really didn't. Boogie was a bad, quote-unquote, boyfriend. That's it. That's basically all she described.
Problems all day, was annoying, and didn't financially support her enough.
I was pretty much taking care of him every day. If you know what I do for a job, then you know I have to be at home in order to be on cam. Well, I couldn't do that because it would turn into an argument every time I tried to leave. Why are you trying to leave me? You know I need somebody right now. Blah, 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 blah.
She'd end the video by saying Boogie was dating other girls who were younger than her.
And the fact that I know that he's doing this to other people, to other girls that are younger than me, makes me very upset.
Boogie would go on Drama Alert denying everything, framing her as a gold digger, but again, that's the entire accusation. That's the entire point of the sugar daddy site Boogie was using.
No, she's a girl who's
Wait, he called himself Southern King on there? Wait a minute.
That's the entire accusation. That's the entire point of the sugar daddy site Boogie was using.
Southern King? Bruh. First of all, okay, you live in fake South Arkansas. Alright? Let's be clear about this. You live in fake South Arkansas. Alright? That's not real South. That's fake South. That's like methamphetamine South. Alright. That's Arkansas. That's fake South. It's not real South. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, it's Arkansas. You live in Arkansas.
Using.
no, she's a girl who's always needed a little help from time to time, you know, and I don't know, I don't know what to say about that. I'm not going to dox her. I'm not going to talk about our personal conversations. I don't feel comfortable doing anything like that. But she's,
Hillbillies is mountain folk. Hillbillies is not Southern. Hillbillies is mountain folk. There's a difference between a redneck and a hillbilly. Just like there's a difference between a redneck, a hillbilly, and a cowboy. Alright? There's differences. Y'all need to learn these differences.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs money, right?
Kim has a booger in his beard this episode, so apologies for that.
At the end of the video, she referred to herself as your favorite hooker or something like that. Is she a hooker, or what is she referring to?
I hate that Willie zoomed in on this. I can't look at it.
That's a joke that I like. There's a bunch of people on the internet that when they found out I dated a girl, they're like, oh, she clearly must be a hooker. She clearly must be doing it for money. She clearly must be trying to get, money from us. So I leaned into the meme, which I guess was a huge mistake, but it was always a joke. I'd always joke, yeah, oh yeah, I'm banging hookers, I'm having sex with hookers.
It's
Which,
so
I don't know.
Willy
I
to
just
do.
leaned into the meme, which is stupid.
Looking back, this is just another lie. It's crazy how he would eventually admit to banging loads of hookers.
I'm a former sex worker escort, and Boogie 2988 was one of my clients.
Crash for 5. Boogie saying he's from the South in Arkansas is like people from Jersey saying they live in New York. True! Very true! Yes! I used to get on Peepaw all the time when he was saying he was Southern. I'm like, you're from the fake South. You're not Southern. You're from fake South. You're from out West. Not the South.
From LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like Disneyland and shit.
$40K a year.
Why do I have 2 beds? One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for my hooker. One for me and one for the hooker. One for me and one for my hooker.
This was not just a meme. Eventually,
Bro, I don't get it. I don't get it. The more I watch this, the more I look into Boogie, the more I'm like, why did people watch him? Who thought this was funny?
the Reddit would find out that Boogie had a Seeking.com account, which again is a sugar daddy website. Boogie would finally admit on Reddit that it is true, saying, I met Lucy Fox on Seeking, but she's the only girl I've ever met on there. Once I discovered the caliber of girl you might meet on there, I was kind of done with it. But unfortunately for Boogie, this website shows that the account was still active. Someone would call Boogie out on this, asking why he was still updating his profile pictures then, and he was like, well, I still use it. I might meet someone there. And the guy replied, so you were pretty much lying when you said you were done with the site. And Boogie says, no, you misunderstood. I said I was done dating from there, but I still use it to window shop. This Reddit would spell the beginning of the end for Boogie. It was clearly gaining traction and living rent-free in his head. He'd go on to say that they were worse than rapists and Nazis.
I'm gonna be the next Dark Side Phil. I'm gonna be the next Wings of Redemption. I'm gonna spend every day online to keep.
You know, I have a question, and this is something that I've started to wonder. Did Boogie start out as a liar, or did he tell a lie, got caught, and then just leaned into it and then just started telling lies? Like, was he like this from the very beginning? Yes. It's his personality. I believe so. Ben, I believe it. I believe it is his personality. Hey, Ben, by the way, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think. You're 100% convinced? Yeah. Yeah.
Keep you f***ing busy so you don't do it to somebody else. So bring it. But I want you to know, I think you are the lowest of the low. I think you are the worst of the worst. I think that there are f***ing rapists and Nazis out there who, even though they are rapists and f***ing Nazis, they are more redeemable than you because at least they're doing something they f***ing believe in.
Like,
Boogie, what? What? Who in God's name? Obviously, he doesn't think before he speaks. What in the hell?
hating Jews.
They may be pieces of garbage. They may be pieces of shit. They may harm other people, but at least they believe what they fucking stand for. Even a disgusting piece of shit rapist is better than you.
It's important to remember that Boogie is a coward, so the minute he got heat for this take, he doesn't own it, he doesn't even walk it back. Instead, he hides behind Christina Grimmie, who was murdered by her stalker.
I'm going to try to clarify this one more time. Tonight on stream, I said something very controversial, and I'm going to stand by it here. But I want to make sure you understand, I'm not talking about internet critics, I'm not talking about trolls, I'm not talking about assholes on Twitter, I'm not talking about anybody who hurts your feelings.
Yes, you were, you're just lying.
I'm talking about the guy who killed Christina Grimmie. I'm talking about the guy who tried to kill Gavin and Meg. I'm talking about harassers and stalkers and swatters and people who show up at your front door and try to end your life. These people are the scum of the earth. I think they're...
He must have really stupid people surrounding him to get away with the bullshit that comes out of his mouth. And I think he's so used to telling these excuses to those people, and those people are like, oh yeah, you're right, Boogie. It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Just as bad as Nazis. I think they're just as bad as rapists, and they make people like me fear for our lives every single day, and these people. And again, you don't have to like that opinion,
but I stand by it.
Bullying Boogie on Reddit is definitely a life sentence. His viewer count fell off in 2019, where he would then put a lot of suicidal implications on his viewers if they stopped watching.
I'm hoping when I get too old, I just get assisted medical suicide rather than go that way than an agonizing death. Yeah, I hear you. I think, and this is my opinion, I think when the time comes, I'm going to have no problem pulling the trigger, or like once I've fully given up hope. You know, once I've fully given up hope, once I'm fully ready to go, once the internet has forgotten about me and you guys don't need me anymore and I'm not needed around anymore, and
I mean, you're not needed now. Just saying.
if I haven't found a wife and I haven't had kids or something like that, and I haven't had the life that I wanted for myself, and I'm just miserable and alone, I don't think I'll have any problem pulling the trigger.
This would make people more angry, fueling the Reddit more, bringing everything into question, even Boogie's abuse. The examples are Boogie going back and forth between saying his parents molested him and raped him.
I got molested but not raped by my parents.
I was raped as a kid. It made me who I am.
A rape could be redeemable. My parents me. I got molested but not by my parents.
I don't think it makes him a liar just because he's using the two words interchangeably. He was a kid. It's weird to challenge him on this.
Yeah, I see. I can't do that. I have to draw the line at that. I cannot. Listen, if other people want to do it, let them go ahead and do it. It is what it is. It is your right to think however you think. I have to draw the line at that. I cannot question somebody saying what happened to them as a kid. Unless I can get cold, hard facts that it absolutely did not happen. I'm talking about cold, hard facts. I am not going to question what somebody said happened to them as a child. That's where I draw the line. I can't do it. I'm not going there. I'm not doing it. Somebody else want to do it? I know they're out there doing it. Do it. Go ahead. Whatever. Me personally, I can't. I cannot do it. It would have to be him saying, yes, I lied about it all. It would literally have to be him coming clean and saying, I lied about it, for me to believe that he lied about it. Because I'm not, no. Because that makes it a slippery slope, and I'm not trying to add to that.
So Boogie would finally break, making a video responding to the Reddit. He'd clear up some claims like begging his chat for car payment donations and addressing some edgy jokes.
Parents still alive? By chance?
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Are your parents still together?
No.
Okay, all right. So maybe I should take point then.
But ignoring his vast catalog of lies, he said his biggest mistake was dating.
There's a Nintendo Mail. There's a difference between CSA and cancer. Okay. And if you know anything about me, and if you watch me long enough, you know. I don't play when it comes to kids. I don't play when it comes to people who used to be kids. I don't play with that. So, there's a big difference between cancer and CSA. Big difference. So...
a woman that was half his age.
One of the biggest mistakes I think I've ever made because I dated somebody literally half my age.
In hindsight, he's clearly lying here too. His current girlfriend is 30 years younger than him. This video would not change public perception, leading to him deleting it, and with the new growing hate...
You know, I don't have a problem with the girlfriend being that many years younger than him. I don't have a problem with that. I do not have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is how they trauma bonded, and he's sitting on Locale Live talking about how she has arrested development and he's practically raising her. I do have a problem with that, though. That's the problem I have. I don't care about the age. It's legal. I don't care about the age. But I do care about how he talks about her.
Boogie would double in his efforts in playing the victim.
I would rather hurt myself than hurt anybody else. Hurting somebody else is quite literally the opposite of who and what I am.
YouTubers would come together to make a support group for Boogie, and they all ended up hating him.
I put together a group chat of 50 YouTubers. I'm talking the biggest YouTubers. We filled it to the max. Think of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. They were in there. Clown was in there. Chad was in there. And our whole goal was to stop Boogie from killing himself. He told everyone over the summer, this last summer, 2019,
I love the fact that I get to see Colossal's crazy. Just saying. Just, sidebar.
He was going to kill himself, so we decided that we would save him. Every single one of us took time out of our days, talked to him on the phone for hours.
My time, the time out of my day was, don't listen to these retards in the group chat. Go see a therapist, you fat prick.
Joe Mega says, I have no idea how this moron managed to keep up the Mr. Rogers facade. Oh my God, I can't speak. For so long. You know what? You can only fake it for so long. You can only fake who you really are, but for so long. That's why I tell you, and I mean this, be careful of the nice guys on the platform. I don't trust overly nice people. Not on the internet. I don't trust overly nice people. I don't. Yeah, exactly. The mask slips. Yep. That's exactly it.
Regardless, we spent hours and hours talking to him. And he would not take any of our advice. And it became very clear that this dude wanted attention. He liked people calling him and talking to him on the phone, trying to help him more than actually fixing the problem. And that's what he was seeking.
At this time, Idem said he was going to content cop Boogie, but he didn't because Boogie threatened to off himself if he did.
You're a sick, twisted, manipulated motherfucker that was willing to go and stop criticism on you by threatening to kill yourself. What kind of selfish, manipulating are you? Oh, iDubbbz, if you make a content cop on me, I'm going to kill myself. Like, you literally said that to him. You said that to all of his friends. You said it to every YouTuber you knew so you would spread the word out to try to stop criticism. That's how bad and twisted and manipulative you are.
And that's how y'all fell for it. And y'all realized with that group chat what he was doing. That's so shitty to have a bunch of people actually worried about you and hoping that you don't do something when the whole time you were talking that shit just to get away from criticism and so that people would stop talking about you. That's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic.
Boogie spilled his woes to one of the people from the Reddit asking, would you like to know 3 things that nobody knows about my personal life? I dated a 43-year-old woman for 6 months last year. Bro, you're 50, who cares? He says he lost 2 friends for not killing himself, and that he's writing a book. Again, who cares? But this next part is Boogie begging the person to stay away from the Reddit. Get away from that hive mind. They are sad, scary, dangerous people. They have swatted me. I've been swatted twice this month already. Now, the guy from the Reddit takes offense to this because they never encouraged anyone to swat Boogie. So he, of course, leaks it, and Boogie has to change his story. Obviously, I have no way of knowing who swatted me, and I never said that I did. I just said I got swatted twice last month. The Reddit at this point smelled blood in the water, and they looked at the Fayetteville police record showing that Boogie was swatted 3 times that year, but none of them were in December like he claimed. Boogie being Boogie can't keep his mouth shut, so he starts adding all this intricate detail. No, you see, after the July swatting, the police supposedly don't include it in their blotters. He established—
Don't get into war with Reddit. Don't get into a war with Reddit. Everybody talks about Kiwi Farms. People always seem to forget Reddit. Don't get into a war with Reddit. Some of those, oh my God, some of those subreddits are nasty as fuck.
It was just harassment, and they don't want the people doing the harassment to get the reward, was my understanding from the cops I've spoken with. The last welfare check they were going to make public was July. Now, one of the visible welfare checks was in November, so this doesn't make sense. Boogie would respond to this saying, must be a mistake on their part. Can you tell me what date it was so I know which November date visit it was, and I could ask them about it? Police records are always public, so this is all fishy. Somebody from the Reddit then decided to email the Fayetteville police about it, and they replied, thank you for your inquiry. No records have ever been purged from our system, and there has never been nor ever will be an understanding with police are dispatched to omit calls from public records. Okay, so he's finally caught. He has no choice but to own up, right? No, it's Boogie. He has to make an even more elaborate lie. Boy, that hate subreddit's gonna wake up to a real banger this morning. So I've always had a bunch of people—
Ladies and gentlemen, stop lying. Just stop lying, okay? If you tell one lie and you get caught, just own up to it. Don't create another lie on top of that lie. And then you'll have to create another lie on top of that lie. And then another lie on top of that lie. If you get caught, just own up to it. Or you get called out for something and it was wrong, just own up to it. Don't make a lie. Don't wallow in self-pity to get out of it. Just be straight up. Just be straight up. Damn, it's not that hard, bro.
Tweeting at me for attention ever since I talked to that one critic this summer. So I took advantage of that and slipped into DMs a few weeks back and filled one guy up with misinformation I knew he would mix in with the truth. I'm a terrible liar, and reading back it's so cringe. Claimed I dated a 43-year-old woman for almost a year. Said I was writing a book, half true, and all kinds of other stuff. I was hoping it would keep them busy. It sure did. Nobody cares. He's trying to frame himself as a super genius like he's Yugi Moto laying out these traps. One of the things I said was that I got 2 visits from the cops in December. That's not much of a lie because I got maybe 4 visits last year. It was actually 3, but what's one more lie? Just shifted the dates around. Had no clue they would latch onto that one thing like they did though.
Boogie, what are you doing, bro? Boogie, what are you doing, bro? Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Boogie. Ugh. I can't stand that man.
To prove me wrong, they literally looked up my home address and then cross-referenced it via police records to try and discredit me. But in the process, they proved I got swatted 3 times last year. Boogie was accused of lying about being swatted twice over the holidays so he could garner sympathy and play victim. Now that he's caught, he continues to play victim by saying he's been doxxed. They provide dates, making it easier to find my address. I mean, they literally violated Reddit's policy by making it easy on a thread to find my home address. It could even get their subreddit shut down. Absolutely insane. What's even crazier is they tried to make it seem like I blamed them for the swat. I didn't. You did in DMs, which is what kicked this whole...
They have swatted me. If they wanted the best, they'd leave me alone, but I've swatted twice this month already. He's pathetic. He's just completely pathetic. Hey, Teddy.
Thing off. There's no other way to read it. He then blames it on his totally real PR friend who gave him the advice to lie about his swatting. This was of course horribly manipulative and something I normally would never do. I have a friend in PR and she recommended me giving them this information. I just can't believe how awful it made them look. Doxing me, then spending hours to go through police records to discredit me. Unfortunately for Boogie, everybody isn't as stupid as he thinks they are. This whole thing made the Reddit seem like they were right, and it was now becoming a mainstream opinion that Boogie was a manipulative liar. He'd delete all the tweets and upload a video trying to prove the Reddit wrong. And how's he do that? You guessed it. He makes the lie even more elaborate. It's now the FBI giving him advice.
I have a friend who works for the FBI, and I asked...
Jesus Christ. Dew of the Mountains were 2. I cannot believe his name was CEO of Mountain Dew. Yep. It sure was. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it.
Him how to deal with the online harassment that I get from a certain subreddit, from Kiwi farms, from places like that. And he told me the only way to fight that stuff back is to expose those people for what they really are. So that's what this video is. I'm going to show you some receipts that I think you should see.
Now, Boogie does do a good job at dispelling some of the rumors existing on the Reddit, like how he was abusive towards his ex-wife.
Supposedly, I made my wife sign an NDA, and they give it, again, false context, saying that NDAs are signed when there are things to hide, which explains why Dez has been awfully quiet on the...
Notice that his ex-wife's name was Dez. And when you see his ex-wife looks like Desi. That is creepy to me. He is literally dating a girl who looks like a younger version of his ex-wife with the same name. That's creepy to me.
Relationship or any psychological, not...
Joe Mega 499. Boogie must have seen John Swan's lie about Dream Snowball, saw the damage done, and decided those were rookie numbers. Joe Mega, thank you for the 499. This was before that. Nice try, though. That was cute. Good attempt, Joe. Good attempt.
Physical abusive behavior towards her. And yes, I get that you're saying not a wife beater, but you're still accusing me of being emotionally abusive or any other type of abuse. You're being hypocritical. You can't trust those types of hypocrites. And by the way, my ex-wife never signed an NDA, and here she is on her own Twitter account claiming that she never signed an NDA. She can say whatever she wants.
Now, this was already seen as not a very credible claim. The fake swatting, however, that was very viral news. Boogie would ignore every...
Crash for 2. At least he can't call out the wrong name in bed. Jesus Christ, Crash. Thank you for the 2. True.
Every other credible claim on the Reddit.
They've been calling me a liar and a manipulator for a really, really long time. And after talking to my friend at the FBI, after talking to a friend in PR, they made a suggestion, and that was to bait them and see what would happen. So I did. I had a private conversation with somebody I knew who posted on that message board, and I filled it full of tons of misinformation to see what they would grab a hold.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Oh, stop with that misinformation bullshit. Bro, come on. Shut up, Boogie.
Of. Now, I want to show you these receipts, but someone, probably from that subreddit, hacked into my Twitter today. I don't have access to it.
How convenient. I want to be clear, nobody hacked him. He just gave himself a blank profile pic and deleted a few of the tweets of him lying. He got his Twitter back the day after this video was released. He tweeted, "Got my account back. For those who doubted the hackers, here's the receipts. It's my login history for this account. Apparently, they used MobCrush to spoof to get in. I removed my approved apps. Doubt anyone will care about the truth, but here it is. The attached screenshot shows nothing. One IP address. That's it." The company MobCrush would respond to Boogie saying that is their IP address and all it is doing is periodically checking metrics. They clarify, "MobCrush takes your privacy seriously. We do not ask for a greater level of access to your social media accounts, greater than we require to work seamlessly." Proving Boogie is just lying again. There's so many layers to this lie.
Someone, probably from that subreddit, hacked into my Twitter today. I don't have access to it. As soon as I do, I'll link this video, I'll link all of this stuff, and show you guys.
He's so full of shit. That's like Creepshow Art, her YouTube channel got hacked. Oh my god, whatever.
But take my word for it, I told them all kinds of outlandish stuff. I told them that I was writing a book, which is not an entire lie, but I told them that I was swatted twice in December. I told them that that I dated a girl that was 43 years old for the last couple of years because I
no, Adams, I like my channel. There is no way to react to Bungie's videos. Sorry. Not happening. Listen, when Tommy and Nick won't even react to him, do you think I'm gonna react to it? Think about it. Just think about it. You know?
wanted to see what they would do with this information, and I just wanted to keep them busy. I wanted to bait them based on what my PR person said. They said, give them something to talk about. So I did. What they latched onto, though, I was totally surprised with what they latched on because they incriminated themselves so beautifully.
Wow, Boogie, you're so smart.
If you have respect for these people after me showing you this, then I don't want you to have respect for me because I no longer respect you. Right here in one of the most upvoted posts on this entire subreddit, they...
Teddy 499, John Swan must have been Boogie's lie about swatting. What? Teddy, thank you for the 499. That was horrible. Teddy, you're better than that. What are you doing? Teddy, you're better than that. You are a better troll than that. I expect better from you, Teddy. My God. I know. I expect better from you, Teddy.
They show where they both doxed me, where they searched police records involving my address and my home information, and they have literally gone completely batshit insane. I mean, they've been calling me a liar and a manipulator this whole time, and I decided that I would just embrace it. That's what I would do in order to see if I can give them enough rope to hang themselves. They played right into it. I probably should have done this.
Is that what you did with your cancer? Is that what you were doing with your cancer? Oh my God, Cricket, we're gonna fight. I'm being driven insane by this Cricket. Me and this Cricket are literally about to throw down.
Years ago when this harassment first started, but at least I did it now.
Boogie, all you're doing is proving them right. He's just incoherently rambling, willing to say anything to get out of the situation.
But at this point, my career's over. At this point, my YouTube channel is over. Public perception about me is completely gone. So I had nothing else to lose at this point. If I lose you, one of the last things I had to lose over it, I'm genuinely sorry. I genuinely am. And they're telling me that I broke the law by lying about this stuff.
You know what? You're probably right. The Cricket was hired by Boogie. I've been talking so much shit about Boogie. He infiltrated with this indestructible Cricket. This is like the Jon Snow of crickets. I'm telling you. All the other crickets, they're getting obliterated. But this is like the Jon Snow of crickets. He's driving me nuts. Bruh.
So I might even go to jail. But if it was a way to try to save my career, I hope you can understand why I did it. If it was a chance to save my relationship with you, I hope you understand why I did it. This is completely out of character for me. It fucks me up having to do it.
What are you on about, man? Boogie has spent the last year framing this little Reddit hate group as rapists, Nazis, Christina Grimmie level bad. So Boogie is finally getting what he asked for. In comes Frank Castle. Frank Castle is a professional harasser.
And your obese friend.
Oh, I can't stand Frank Castle. I in no way think Frank Castle is funny. I'm sorry. I'm too grown. I am way too grown for that humor. I in no way think Frank Castle is funny. Teddy, you killed the Animal Crossing of crickets, and now you gotta deal with the Dark Souls of crickets. True! True! Oh my God, that is so true. Teddy, you redeemed yourself. Listen, this cricket is the Dark Souls of crickets. Okay? I feel like this is the DLC that nobody can beat right now of cricketdom. What's up, Goblin?
What? Huh? I'm just hanging out on the beach. I'm Chad King. I'm from BuzzFeed. Get away.
And he made it his mission to show up at Boogie's house, letting him know weeks beforehand. I don't agree with that at all, but it is karma in its purest form. So what's Boogie's rational response? It's to accept death. If you do plan to harm, just leave my friends and my dog out of it. You are welcome to kill me. Frank replies, we should make a video together where I give you a pink belly until your stomach has friction burns. Boogie then got in his head that he was going to kill Frank.
Asshole, did you go to his house? Did you go to Boogie's house?
I'm starting to wish that I had.
I remember this drama alert.
But at this point, giving the little panic attack he appears to be having on Twitter, but unfortunately, no, it was not me.
But Frank, you did go down to Dixon Street last night, take a photo, tag me in that photo, and then say, I'm in your town, right? That was you? Oh, that's on your Twitter feed right now?
Yes, that was me. I am in Dixonville right now, and I am in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
All right, well, cool, man. Let me make it very clear. You should be very glad you didn't step on my property, okay? And I highly recommend you don't. It'll be the last decision you make. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your problem is, but I have no problem ending you if you come here.
Not 3 minutes into the interview and Boogie is already shielding behind his mental health.
Understand that this is what you're doing to me. You've picked somebody with post-traumatic stress disorder to target with this type of harassment. What the fuck are you doing in Fayetteville?
Oh God, Boogie, you're. He needs to stop, bro.
So I get that this is funny to you. It is not funny to me, Frank. I am mentally ill. I am out of my mind with anxiety. You know that.
The reason why Frank's in the wrong here, Boogie, has nothing to do with your mental health. Boogie then decides to switch tactics and start playing the tough guy.
Frank, I need you to listen, baby. Okay? And I'm going to hang up and you can say whatever the fuck you want
You
to.
are crying and
I'm not crying, Frank. I'm threatening your life, Frank.
And
Jesus, Boogie. Good God. Ugh. I forgot how cringe this was. I haven't watched this in years. I forgot how cringe this was.
I'm not
threatening your life, Frank. I'm letting you know that if you step foot on my property, Frank, because you have threatened me, Frank, because you said you would ball gag me, because you said you would rape me, because you said you would come to my house, because you said that there was a reckoning, because you said that there was going to be damage done to me, because you fucking threatened me. Castle Doctrine says I can fucking end you the moment you touch one of my blades of grass.
I don't think it works that way at all, but okay. Frank then starts to repeat.
It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all.
Reddit talking points.
I have a personal friend who...
Hell, in some states... in some states, it's so fucked up that, like, say somebody breaks into your house. If you pull the trigger at them as they're leaving your house, like, they could be crawling out of the window, you can get charged for doing it, even though they were still technically in your house. I mean, I don't think it should be that way. I think if they break in, I don't care if they're leaving or coming in, I should be able to do what I got to do. But, yeah. In some states, you'll get charged if they're actually actively leaving the house and you pull the trigger.
He's like victimized with his lies and his weird, almost pedophilic behavior that he engages in. It's very strange and very disturbing. He's a 45-year-old man hitting up girls in their late teens and early 20s to come to his house.
I've literally never done that, Frank. That's a lie. Why are you lying?
I'm telling the truth.
I've never done that.
It was one of the biggest mistakes.
Wait, how old was Lucy? What? No, Frank wasn't lying.
I think I've ever made because I dated somebody literally half my age.
Last time I talked to her, I said I had one first date with a girl who was, 19.
Frank is trying to prove a point.
I don't really know if I have any peace. Boogie is a fat liar with a tendency to dramatize everything and freak out and start crying and making outlandish statements. And I think it's funny as fuck, honestly.
I don't give a fuck. I meant what I said. Don't hurt my dog. Don't hurt my roommate. I don't give a fuck what happened.
I think I want to hurt anybody. It's really crazy. You are
hurting me, Frank. You are hurting me, Frank. This hurts.
I'm doing psychic damage to you and you are crying.
Yes, psychic damage, but I...
Wait. It says they kept going after the interview, and then right here, fair use. What? Why do we have fair use here? What the hell?
I don't cry over trash like you, buddy. There's nothing you can do to me there's nothing you can do to me that ain't already been done, buddy. This is status fucking quo for me.
It gets so unhinged. He becomes possessed.
Why do you keep threatening to shoot me? This is weird.
Because I'm going to fucking kill you and take pleasure doing it. That's because I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to take pleasure.
Boogie was known as the non-combative Jolly Giant of YouTube, so this was quite shocking to see at the time.
I would rather hurt myself than hurt anybody else. Hurting someone.
Yeah, he was literally urging him to come over. He was literally telling him, come over. He's an idiot. To Sarah, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it.
somebody else is quite literally the opposite of who and what I am.
Boogie, he's obviously trolling you, so stop giving him a reaction.
No,
Saying you're going to kill somebody who's pissing you off.
I do have a choice in ending him. So once again, this town is only 10 miles away, 10 miles apart. I'm in the middle of it. You can't be more than 5 miles from me right now.
I'm like 5 minutes from you at this moment right now.
Then come here. Come the fuck here.
Boogie and Frank would also debate on the kill stream. Boogie would immediately open up lying about never being with a hooker.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a really lonely man because all this COVID shit, you can't get a hooker. I have tried.
Oh,
you can't get a hooker during this COVID
Wow.
shit. And like, here's the thing.
That's untrue.
Like, most of the girls
oh, that's crazy.
Oh my God. Oh. Ethan's like, that's untrue. That's untrue.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, you probably can. I honestly wouldn't know.
Boogie is a cuck in this stream. There's no other way to phrase it.
That's the thing. Like, I care about the people who hate me. I can't stop.
Why
caring
though?
about them.
That's such narcissistic fucking bullshit, bro. The problem is that I care about my haters too much. I just have so much empathy. I just can't. I just can't let it go.
I mean, if I was lying about that, that's narcissism, but that's the reality.
Boogie, everybody's lying about that. What? Look, somebody's haters.
coping,
I hope
bitch.
they die. I don't give a fuck about them. Like, why would you care about
Yeah,
them?
man, I can't fucking them.
Come on,
I
Boogie,
can't.
just tell
I really fucking
ass
can't,
bitch.
man. I'm sorry. Like, and I get it. If you guys are so different from me, you can't understand that. That's okay. But that is.
Yeah,
that-
you just can't relate to you because you're so special.
What I'm saying is, I love you. I care about you. I want you to have a good life.
Teddy for $4.99. I don't cry because of trash like you. Yeah, Boogie just threatens to end them. Yep, exactly. Thank you for the $4.99.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, right. Like at the end of the day, I don't like you. You know, I'm not gonna spend time with you. I don't want to hang
Yeah,
out
you are.
with you. Oh, I don't. I highly don't recommend that. Man, I live in Arkansas. I don't know what like ass blue state you're used to.
Frank's like, you're a professional victim and all you do is cry, and Boogie responds with, you're right.
What will you do if Frank Hassel walks up to you in public?
Take him out to dinner, man.
He'd probably start crying or call the cops. He seems like a fucking pussy.
I mean, don't get me
He's
wrong.
like you're like a professional victim, bro. You're not going to do anything.
There is a real.
Boogie would have been better off if he did call the cops. Boogie would have been better off if he did call the cops. That's what he should have did. Instead of pointing the gun in the direction that he pointed it and pulling the trigger. He's so dumb. He's literally mentally retarded.
You're going to call the manager and you're going to waddle away.
Call the manager. All right, Karen. No, motherfucker, listen. Like, I'll probably take you out to dinner. Yeah, I'll probably cry. This is hard for me. I'm not good at this stuff.
Why would you cry though? What's your problem? Why are you so emotional?
Dude, I cry like 4 or 5 times a day. I'm a broken motherfucker.
Why?
I'm a broken motherfucker.
Did you learn these manipulative techniques from your raps?
Now, this might have garnered sympathy before, but at this point, he's pulled the card too many times. Used it for the Reddit, used it for the iDubbbz content cop, he used it for Turkey Tom's video. Boogie's sympathy tactics aren't working against Frank Castle because Frank is a psycho, so Boogie starts lying. He's like, the last time I was in a fight, I hurt the guy so bad I became a pacifist.
Who did you hit and why did you decide that was okay?
So I was about 12, and these kids jumped me in the local park, and I ended up fighting back, and I ended up hurting one of the kids pretty bad, and that caused a lot of trouble for my family, and I decided
Did that
that's
make you
not
like...
fucking worth it.
Really, bro? From a fight when you were 12 years old? Bruh. Oh my God. Teddy for $4.99. Honestly, my dislike for Boogie is very personal. When he shot that gun, it hit me, and now I'm in a wheelchair. Well, we appreciate your donations, Teddy. Thank you.
Did that kind of like dissuade you from fighting physically because you like heard this guy so bad and you're kind of like...
Bro sounds like Jackie Chan from Rush Hour. True, Goblin.
Yeah, you're literally
like I talk about.
And you're
like I talk
hitting
about my
people too hard.
depersonalization, it's one of the first times I depersonalized and did something horrible, and that's like why I chose to like be an introvert. It's why I chose to eat myself to death. It's like one of the many reasons I've chosen the life that I've chosen, because like I hurt somebody and didn't have a lot of control over it when I did.
Boogie punching that kid once made him obese. You heard it here first, folks. Boogie would also say he was depressed during COVID and that the only time he broke isolation was to go to a BLM march.
I used to film videos with my friends. I was used to having like Saturday night parties where we drafted Magic and played video games and fun around. And so that was pretty rough. I don't like being isolated, but I had to stay safe. Eventually, I did break isolation to go to a BLM march just to film it.
Wait. Hold on, Boogie.
Yeah,
Wait. What do you mean you got up to go to a BLM march? What happened with that?
Yeah. So there's a BLM march on the Fayetteville Square, and like I originally wasn't very interested, but there was a bunch of violence that went down at the Bentonville one. Like apparently somebody threw a water bottle at a cop, and the cops fired rubber bullets, and they arrested a bunch of people and gas canisters to the crowd.
What has this got to do with anything? Why is this in here?
And I was like, man, as a documentarian, as somebody who knows how to run a camera, I should
Oh, okay, his line. Okay.
be there to get footage if shit goes bad. And like, also, you know, hey, BLM, whatever. I guess it's as long as and also if there's fucking looting going on, if this turns fucking bad, I want that footage too. Like, let's call out the bad actors. Let's call out the bad motherfuckers. I don't care if you're white or black, short or tall, cop or not. If you pull shit, I wanted to get it on camera.
Boogie's having panic attacks over Frank, but in the meantime, Boogie's pulling off citizen arrests during BLM riots. I knew he was lying the minute he said he marched. This guy can't mow his own lawn.
True.
Moment sticks out to me though, and it's that Frank promised that this would be the worst day of Boogie's life.
The only thing you need to know about is that I'm going to show up, and you're not going to win, and it's going to be the worst day of your life.
Yeah, okay. Buddy.
You know what? Frank wasn't lying. It ended up becoming the worst day of his life because now he's a felon. Because he's an idiot. Now he's a felon because he's an idiot.
It's going to be fun.
A day after the Drama Alert interview, Frank would show up at Boogie's house.
Come on, you what's the deal? Where's the gun at, you fat?
All Boogie has to do is not open the door. Just don't engage for once in your life. But Boogie can't help himself.
Yeah, on 3, pull the trigger.
Okay. Is this what I have to do?
You fat. Oh my God. Is this real? Is this guy gonna kill me?
Yes. It's easier to look at the air conditioner, Sam. Is this what I have to do? Is this what I have
Are you
to
gonna
do?
shoot me in your doorway?
Yes.
Fucking deranged.
In about 30 seconds, I'm gonna fire a warning shot.
Fire it now. Fire the warning shot now.
Is this?
That was not a blank, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what Boogie is trying to say now. That was not a blank. That was not a blank. That was a real shot.
What we have to do? I'm asking you to leave, Sam.
Sam?
Cameron, I don't know your fucking name. I'm asking you to leave. I'm asking you to leave, man. Please don't make me do this.
Boogie, why would you have to shoot him? Just stay inside. You never go outside anyway. The poor air conditioning guy is caught in between all of this.
Please don't make me do this.
The air conditioning guy is holding his dog. Crasher 2. How'd this sausage finger fit in that trigger? Good question. Good question.
Will you just leave this property so I can leave?
Why's this guy got a gun?
I'm just here looking at
Because I feel threatened.
This guy's about to kill somebody right in front of you.
Why are you on his property?
I'll shoot to wound. Sam, please don't.
Who's Sam?
I don't know.
Sam is referring to Sam and Toki, Boogie's hate Reddit. He's seeing the Reddit in place of Frank Castle, like a human representation. Boogie would get a felony for discharging a firearm into the air, giving Frank Castle exactly what he wanted.
This motherfucker said to me, Boogie, I'm coming to your house one day, and when I do, it's going to be the worst day of your life. It's going to be worse than the day your parents abused you. That's what this guy said to me, right? And then this motherfucker went on to harass me. He ended up showing up at my house, and you know what? He was right. He made 100% good on his threat. It is now officially the worst day of my life. It's now officially the most victimized I've ever been, even if you include my parents. It's the most fucked up thing in...
Wait a minute now. I would think... Wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute now. I would think the worst would have been... Well, okay. RZ for $4.99. In life, there are different types of stupid. There are those that make you laugh, those who aggravate you, and those who are dangerous. Boogie is frustrating. True. Teddy for $4.99. I shoot to wound. I know Boogie. I have a wheelchair to remove it. Teddy, stop it. Stop it, Teddy.
Anyone has ever done me.
Boogie's victim status would hit all new heights, and to be fair, he is a victim here, just nobody cares anymore.
No, they don't care because of all the lies he tells and how he's always playing on his victimhood. Nobody cares.
2021, Boogie would post a video titled, I am finally rich, bragging about his crypto wealth.
Did something very stupid that I do not recommend anyone else ever do. But it worked. I basically took every dime I had in liquid funds and invested it in a huge gamble. And
You fucking idiot. You dummy. You deserve to lose all your money for doing that.
Did this at the advice of my friend Jesse Ridgway McJuggernuggets, who guaranteed that money, saying that if the money disappeared, he would help take care of me and help me rebuild. Well, fortunately, the money didn't disappear. And my thought process at the time was, look, even if it does disappear, I can always just go ahead through with my stupid plans.
By a stupid plan, he means Alt F4ing his life.
At the end of the day, making these videos has never been about the money. It's never been about the views. Never feel pressured to get one of those memberships down below. Never feel pressured to subscribe on Twitch. Never feel pressured to make a donation or interact with one of my sponsors. Never feel pressured to buy a t-shirt.
1 year later, the crypto market would crash and Boogie would upload a video titled "I Need Your Help," admitting that he lost everything.
Well, this is a video I've dreaded.
And you know what's funny? And Nick had to point this out to me because I didn't realize it. But in that thumbnail...
Or interact with one of my sponsors. Never feel
admitting that he lost...
God.
Buy a t-shirt.
1 year later, the crypto market would crash and Boogie would upload a video titled "I Need Your Help."
Look how Boogie looks in this thumbnail. And then when he starts talking, look how much skinnier he looks. He literally misshapen himself in the thumbnail to make himself look fatter. When Nick pointed that out to me, we were in a GC. And when he pointed that out to me, I was like, oh my God.
Help, admitting that he lost everything.
Well, this is a video I've dreaded making. But it's time. So I'm asking for your help as we head into the holiday season. The biggest issue is that I had a nice big nest egg. I took some financial advice from a friend, and I'm not pointing fingers necessarily. I took the advice, but I put my money in the crypto market in the wrong section, and I pretty much lost most of everything. If you click on videos you like, and you watch them to the end, and you drop a like, and you leave a comment, and you share it with friends, and you click the notifications, you do the YouTube stuff, you're doing plenty. If that's all you want to do, if that's all you can do, I love you to death. You mean everything to me, right? There's a second group of people who might find themselves able to do a little more, and if you're one of those people, I'm asking for your help today too. Do you like the t-shirts I have? This one's not in the merch lane shop yet, but there's several, and I'm making new designs all the time.
Bro. I would have to be in a dire situation to beg y'all for money like that. I would literally have to be in a dire situation. Mooniac for 2. He admitted to editing thumbnails for sympathy baiting. Yep.
And if you like a t-shirt, buy a t-shirt. I'll make like a $9 profit off of a $25 purchase. If you don't want to buy something from me directly, you can shop with one of my sponsors. That's always an option as well. If you like a product I'm selling, get involved with a sponsor, shop through them, use my code. If you're in a position where you only have like $1 or $5, you can super chat that.
Crypto would bounce back to all new heights 2 years later, but he would say he only has 8K in ETH as of March, so I guess he sold most of it. In 2022, a few weeks after Boogie announced he was broke, he would announce his cancer diagnosis. Hey, debated not sharing this, but I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? I do in fact have...
I love this tweet because it says official diagnosis. Official. Official being the key word here. Official.
A type of blood cancer called polycythemia vera. It's extremely slow moving and many people live for decades. No big deal. He uploaded a video as well.
I often say though, every day that I wake up is a good day. It's the one day that I don't wake up that sucks. So I've been debating for a while to talk to you guys about this, but I hope it brings you guys a little bit of clarity about some of the videos I've made in the last month or so. Because turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera.
One point that comes off as wildly malicious is Boogie saying the cancer is the reason he had to upload that embarrassing video begging for money.
I've known about this for a little over 6 weeks. That it was a probability, though I just got my official diagnosis. I hope it gives you...
There he goes again, saying he had the official diagnosis. Oh, he's such full of shit. He must not have got enough money. He must not have got enough money from the begging in that one video.
An idea of why I've been so worried about my money, why I've been so worried about my career, why I've been so worried about my future. Maybe I should have led with this before I asked people to watch my videos or become channel members or whatever. I don't know. This felt very private at the time.
He's lying with a smile on his face. You probably already know that Boogie was recently caught for faking cancer. He was never diagnosed. He's lying here for the same reason he was lying about his swatting. For the same reason he lied about his car accident. He was embarrassed. Embarrassed of being made fun of for his video saying he was broke.
But what do we say to the god of death? Not today, motherfucker. Not today. And before I leave you, I want to make it very clear. I'm not asking for donations. I'm not asking for channel memberships. I'm not asking you to check out a sponsor. I'm not asking you to buy a shirt.
Bro, yes you are.
All that right there was him asking you to do that. If you're not going to ask people to do that, then don't mention it. Don't mention it. Just end the video. It's like he did with that crypto, that shit coin, right? Oh, I told them not to do it and not to be like me. I told them not to do it. Yeah, okay.
Disease and health would become an even more core part of his personality.
How about that? I was
reverse
allergic to trees. I was allergic to cut grass. I was allergic to flower pollen. I was allergic to I was allergic to everything. And so several times a year, I would just stop breathing.
He used this as an excuse to promote a pump and dump crypto scam called Fatty Coin.
Fatty for life.
Because, you know, if Boogie can't get his fans to buy t-shirts, maybe he could scam them.
I don't think it's a pump and dump. It is a meme coin.
It's literally from a thing called Pump.Fun. What are you talking about?
I never knew who Pump.Fun was until today.
I told you in...
Oh, if Skip was here, she'd be like how I am with Colossal's Crazy, because she loves her some CoffeeZilla. Let me tell you. Skip loves her some CoffeeZilla. Just saying.
DMs not to do this. You came to me because you were about to launch this coin.
It was launched. You told me after my first tweet. I literally said to you, the question before that was like, hey man, can we talk real quick? You said, don't do it. I said, I have some questions. And you said, don't do it. But at that point, today, it was already too late. The first tweet was out. And
No. There was no contract. There was no video out.
The money's already spent. It's at Mercy Hospital right now. It's gone. I used it to pay debts.
The money's already spent. It's at Mercy Hospital right now. It's already gone. God, he's such a liar. He is such a liar.
Immediately hiding behind the cancer.
If I'm being genuine with you, and I do want to be genuine with you and the rest of the internet, I'm in pretty dire need of money. I have a lot of medical bills, and I'm fighting cancer, and I very much like not to fuck around with my healthcare too much, but that's something I would genuinely have to consider.
There's zero accountability from Boogie. He ends the call so salty.
I hope you get better. I hope you get better with your sickness, and
yeah, it's cancer, man. People don't generally get better. But I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Like what?
On Twitter, Boogie would be saying, the cancer is effing expensive. I'm at the beginning stages and I can't afford it. When this inevitably turns into leukemia, I'll be utterly effed. We talked about it on the podcast, but I'm a tired man. Tired of being mentally ill, tired of being sick, tired of being old, tired of being bullied, tired of being abused, tired of being hated, tired of hating myself. I'm so old and exhausted that the cancer diagnosis seems like a gift, and I am grateful for it.
Having a bad cancer day, I've not had anybody ever say that to me before, so I'm not a react.
It was funny, right?
Oh! This is what Tommy was talking about! Remember when Tommy said they had a talk? It was like during one of the podcast episodes, and he said he was having a bad cancer day. That was it.
Grateful for it.
Having a bad cancer day, I've not had anybody ever say that to me before, so I'm not a react.
It was funny, right? You had cancer day? It was
I just don't feel very good.
All right. Well, I hope you feel better. I do.
Well, I won't.
So like what do we need, Boogie? You need to swim a lap. Like you need a dog to lick you in the face. Like we need some vibes. What we got to get from you?
I need to not have cancer.
Holy shit, he did it. Boogie lying about cancer would come around in a truly poetic way.
Yep.
Keemstar was fighting with the other podcast members on LolCal Live, and Boogie would try and keep the team together. Boogie would spend the next day trying to keep Wings on board.
What the fuck are you doing?
Streaming?
I know, I'm talking about with the show, obviously.
You realize the show's going to crash without Keem, right?
Sure, and why not get paid until it does?
Because
Steel Bones for 5. Scamming his audience. God of Death, not today, mofo. Gets called out. God of Death, take me, please. Take me, please. Thank you, Steel Bones for 5. I appreciate it.
the paychecks aren't going to be coming.
Let's imagine it's half as much next month. That's $1,500. I need it. You don't need it. Yeah, Keemstar might have cut the paycheck in half. You're the one who made sure it went to fucking zero. So yes, I'm going to stay.
And y'all's podcast is now going to crash and burn because a lot of people are upset about Tommy. That live stream last night was a complete shit show. That live stream was such a shit show last night. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible last night.
Stay mad at you. Show the up to work tomorrow. Have a pair of balls.
Boogie's like, Wings, I don't care what happens. I need that bag. I will put my girl on OnlyFans if I have to.
You have an opportunity to decide whether or not you're going to bite or get bitten. Bite, motherfucker. Bite. That's the show. It's a goddamn dogfight. That's what the internet is. I'm going to launch crypto coins. I'm going to launch Desi's OnlyFans. I'm going to suck cocaine off of Nazis asshole if I have to. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to survive in this environment.
The next stream would come around and the storyline is Boogie kept the band together. Then Destiny comes out of nowhere and exposes Boogie for faking cancer.
2 years ago, you said that you had a cancer diagnosis, but now you just said now.
This was so good. So good.
Now they're doing a biopsy. To
Confirmation. Confirmation.
Is this house MD? Are we treating a blood cancer without actually confirming it yet? For 2 years, you've been having a cancer treatment without confirming there's actually cancer there?
Wings asked why Boogie won't just show the diagnosis, and Boogie says it's the only private thing he has left in his life.
I just don't understand why you won't just go grab a piece of paper and just disprove them. Like, you have all these feelings.
This is the one last thing I have left.
Because he can't. He couldn't. That's why he didn't do it. He couldn't. He knew he couldn't. I'm sorry. As soon as the first 5K, I probably would have folded right at the 5K and showed the diagnosis. Not going to lie. I wouldn't have made it to 80K. 5K? Shit. Okay, here's the diagnosis right here. Boom. 5K. Hand it over. And a win over Destiny? What?
You motherfuckers were in my marriage. You guys were in everything else. You're in every aspect of my life. Let me have one goddamn thing.
You're trying to tell me.
Let me have cancer. Destiny then offers $5,000 if Boogie just shows his diagnosis. Remember, this cancer cost so much that Boogie had to crypto scam his audience, and Boogie says no.
If Boogie can confirm, that he has polycythemia vera, and he actually has like a doctor confirmation of the blood cancer, I'll throw $5,000 towards his medical treatment. I'll make that personal pledge right now.
You need the money. You're not seeing my medical records for 20, not for 50. You're not seeing my medical.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You were caught right then and there. You knew you were fucked.
$5,000. I just want people to remember in the future then, when Boogie says, I have to do XYZ scam to raise money because my medical bills are hurting so much, he can speak publicly about his medical issues to scam his fans to raise money, but he can't take $5,000 to privately confirm a diagnosis that he already publicly said he has. Doesn't make any sense, by the way.
Even I have a fucking limit.
This is not the first time Boogie's been accused of faking cancer, but when it's come up in the past, Boogie's decided to publicly shame them.
I see the rumor mill's creeping back up again. The same rumor mill that's accused me of God knows what else. And this time they've decided that I am faking my cancer diagnosis. And whereas I know that those people know better, I know that nobody's that fucking stupid, it's still going to spread like wildfire. So number one, if you're that kind of person, fucking stop.
Like I said before, you want to know my diagnosis for, diabetes? 2K. 2K and I'll show you my diagnosis for diabetes. Y'all can get a deal with me. I don't need the whole 50K or 80K. 2K, and I will show you my diagnosis with diabetes. Just saying.
I get it's fun to LARP about me. I get it's fun to pretend that I'm a piece of shit. I get that I made my mistakes in the past. But cancer's not something to pretend about. Cancer's not something to joke.
Yes, good point, Adams. If you don't like Boogie, then you better like this stream. Because if you don't like this stream, I guess that means you like Boogie. Getting called out through the thumbs up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good idea, Adams. Corky said for 100K, they can have all my records and videos of my surgeries. Corky's like, here's everything. Listen, do you want it wrapped up in a box with a bow? Like, do you want me to hand deliver it? What do you want? Okay, 100K, what do you want? True, Corky, true. Nico, all right, you got me. I was lurking here. Well, you better hit that like button if you don't like Boogie. God bless it.
About cancer's not something. Pretending that I'm lying about cancer for clout and views is a fucked up thing to do. Get help. I get that it's fun to pretend. I get that it's fun to dunk on me and try to ruin my life. I get it. But
I know that's right. Goblin. I got black. I got white. What do you want? Exactly. Shit. Tell me how you want me to deliver it for 80K. I'm just saying. I will deliver it to you however you want. Shit. I ain't never seen that much money before. Ever. I'm telling you, if it was me and I actually had cancer, I would have folded at the 5K. Of course, I would have, tell you the truth, you know what? That's the funny part. I probably wouldn't even have folded at the 5K. I would have folded as soon as they told me I was lying. I know me. I don't like to be called a liar. As soon as somebody told me I was lying, I would have folded right then and there and showed it. There would have been no money on the table. You know?
You if you're doing that. I don't want to let you this time. I've let you every other time. I didn't give a fuck what you had to say.
Thank you, J-Rose. J-Rose, you're a real one. I hit the like on my way in. I'm a courteous motherfucker. Damn right you are, J-Rose. Good for you. Damn right. VIP. VIP status.
But cancer's not a thing that we're going to joke about, okay? Cancer's not a thing that we're going to pretend I'm lying about. That's not a thing we're going to do.
This is so bad.
No interest in fighting.
Mooniac, you actually bring up a really good point. It's funny how Wings proved his wife had cancer for free and even showed Boogie where it was on the portal, and the idiot still refused, showing he lies about the diagnosis. Exactly. Wings was like, it's right here. Here's my wife's. And one thing I noticed, and this is a little sidebar about Wings, right? You can really tell that Wings loves his wife. And I really appreciate it out of him. Remember when they were up there, I can't remember which live stream it was about Boogie's fake cancer. But he was talking about his wife went in for like blood work or whatever. And he was sitting outside, well, not sitting outside, but like sitting in the waiting room or whatever. And he was watching his wife's portal to see the blood work get uploaded to it. He cares enough about his wife, he was literally watching her portal to see what was going on. And I know that's a small detail. I understand that's a small detail, but for some reason, it really stood out to me when he said that. You know? Yeah, like I was like, damn, Wings, you really do love your wife. You know? So, I don't know. That was a little sidebar. Because we were talking about the patient portals and stuff. Wings is a good guy. And I like his wife, too. I like his wife. Although I think Kelly should have cut the internet a little bit sooner. CIA says, Xylie, I would hit the like button, but this stream is about Boogie. CIA, we're shitting on Boogie. Okay? Your passage into the stream is hitting the like button. What are you doing?
Finally giving it the last shred of dignity I have left in the world.
Wait, you got on your knees and mooed on camera.
Well, I would rather do that. I would rather do that than hand over my medical records to y'all.
I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show and give away the fucking storyline. I'm a fucking attention hog piece of shit.
Boogie's entire defense would hinge on the principle of keeping his diagnosis private. The man used his diagnosis to guilt t-shirt sales.
Not yet,
so remember,
anyway.
it's private.
I'm still trying to find it in my portal right now. I'm a little dissociative, so it's a little difficult, but I will have
you can take all your time.
Wait, time out. Let me understand this, all right? Yeah. You have cancer, and you're in your portal, and you can't find that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the diagnosis page.
He's bullshitting. He's absolutely bullshitting. Thank you, CIA. You're the best.
Like Velma from Scooby-Doo. Oh, I just can't find my cancer. Where's my cancer?
Trying to find that screen right now.
Okay, let's go.
You're still never gonna
I
see
agree
it.
with you forever. I agree.
You want to confirm it?
You want to confirm if you've got cancer for yourself?
Yeah. I want to make sure I know that it's there, and it's a simple matter of fucking emailing it to one of you guys, and you'll never fucking see it.
Hold on.
But I'm going to confirm.
So he's trying to confirm if he's got the cancer.
So you can't find it. You can't find it.
Yes, I mean I can if I had the wherewithal right now.
You can't find it.
I mean, obviously I can't.
It's not there. It's not there.
Can't find the page.
You should try Control F.
I can't find the page with all of my symptoms.
Okay, we already know about all the fake cancer stuff. Does he bring Jim on? Okay, he does. Hold on. Go right here.
To shit on them.
The manipulation tactics from Boogie are in full swing. He starts saying he feels backstabbed. Oh, you.
Are you still looking for the proof?
No, I'm looking right at it.
You're looking at the proof.
Yep.
He's playing Zombie Tsunami.
Then show us.
Nope.
You think that's working?
The bounty to just show the diagnosis goes up to 15, then 25K, and he still refuses.
Keem, you've got to use carrot and stick. What bonus would you pay him to do that?
There's no. I've already been offered $10,000 plus a free trip to Disney World, and the answer is.
Thank you, Sarda. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Nobody likes Disney World. $10,000.
I
love Disney World.
It was 5,000.
It's up to 15,000 total.
15 grand?
Yep.
Do it.
Exactly.
He's going to pay you $15,000 to look like.
Jim was so nice to him because Jim wanted him to be telling the truth. Jim could have very well went up there and laid his ass out. He was so nice to him. And that motherfucker was lying to his face. I mean, as close to face you can be on the internet. He was straight up lying to him. That's disgusting. Crash for 5. Who do you think he had a harder time finding something? Boogie with his cancer in the portal or one sex worker trying to Crash, I swear to God, you and Teddy are made from the same cloth. I honestly, I do believe there is a union of trolls and you and Teddy literally belong to the same union. Swear to God. Swear to God. Y'all are... I am a proud person to have the 2 union members in my chat. Thank you.
Like an asshole in front of his entire audience, and you're saying no.
Yep.
He's
This
lying.
is too much, man. I don't know if you guys can understand. This
I
is
can
too much.
completely understand. I went through 2 years of fucking people like Mersh saying I was faking it.
Some ordinary gamers will also put $10,000 towards it.
Make it 100. Make it $1 million.
If
I'm
you
good.
have cancer, if you prove that you have
This is
cancer.
bullshit. No. You got 25K sitting on the table. There's something going on here.
Yep.
Yeah, there's something is, man. I'm just exhausted. I'm done.
You just did a crypto scam to make money because you said you're worried about cash. They're offering 25K.
Yeah, I
and
thought
you
that
get
was
to
funny.
shit on them.
The manipulation tactics from Boogie are in full swing. He starts saying he feels backstabbed.
I spent 2 years treating a disease that doesn't exist. These people used to be my friends, and I genuinely would have never believed it would even come to this. And
He's so pitiful. I hate this guy. All right, we're going to get past the cancer part. All right, so let's go here.
At one point, he straight up cries.
Most likely have the cancer, right? But you haven't gone through all the steps, so you can't say you have the cancer or not, right?
Exactly.
And I find it very hard to believe, and I'm not willing to disbelieve
It's
that 3
fine, Boogie.
doctors you
Stop
said
freaking out.
diagnosed you.
no, that's why it
None of them
sucks.
wanted to put it in the chart.
That's why it fucking sucks that I'm getting called by all of my favorite fucking creators a liar when I'm not fucking lying.
You
And it's
lied
not-
1.5 years ago about a diagnosis.
No,
and
I
now you
didn't,
just
because he
don't even-
fucking told me. My doctor fucking told me I have cancer. God damn it.
The show ends with Muda calling for Boogie to get fired. Boogie gets paid $2,000 to $3,000 a month from the show. It's his main source of income.
I think Boogie's a complete liar, and I don't think he should be on the show. I think if you guys continue to pay him, you're supporting somebody that would blatantly lie about the most vile thing on the show. 100%. No, I feel like if you let Boogie on the show, you are supporting somebody.
We knew that was never going to happen. That wasn't really going to happen. The show needs Boogie. Because Boogie's the only one that actually has any controversies. Wings doesn't have controversies now. Although he said some crazy shit last night. But Wings doesn't really have any controversies. It needs Boogie. Steel Bones for 5. Not even mad about Tommy C. Just tired of the little Mr. Smee grift this chunky lard is pulling on Keem. Yeah, true that. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it.
That would blatantly lie about one of the most emotionally destructive things in any society. That's where I'm at least.
In the next episode, Boogie would come right out and say what everyone knew.
I've done a lot of soul searching since the last episode. We've been making.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Dead air. Oh, God. Dead air. Cricket, you can start chirping now so I don't have dead air. And now the cricket wants to be quiet. Awesome. Listen, if you're going to be a co-host, you need to learn how to do it right. Okay, here we go.
Some changes here on the house, and I've been trying to think of different ways that I could show everybody how sorry I am.
Be clear for the audience. What Boogie just said is that his video 2 years ago should have said, I have this disease. It may be the non-cancer type or the cancer type, but they're treating me for the cancer type. That's what the video should have been.
Or it could have very well been, okay, the doctor is thinking that I have this thing, but we don't know yet, and we need to go through testing or something. You know what I mean? Or don't even mention it at all until you have an official diagnosis.
That's what the video exactly should have been.
He's still lying. In his tweet and in the video, he said he waited until it was confirmed.
I've known about this for a little over 6 weeks.
that it was a probability, though I just got my official diagnosis.
Boogie's way to make up for it is to donate $1,000 to St. Jude.
Right now, and I have it queued up, ready to go, regardless of whether or not you kick me off of the show, I'm donating $1,000 basically to St. Jude's. I'm pulling that trigger right now.
People are really, really mad about the 1K. How do you justify the 1K?
Because that's what I have left. I don't know what else I should give. I can't give away money.
But you told Coffee that you had no money left. And now there's
I think Boogie has more money than what he says. I don't think he's rich. I don't think Boogie's rich. I don't think he has Keemstar level money. I don't think he has Mudahar level money. But I think he has more money than what he says. I think when he tells you he has $0 in the bank, for some reason I feel like it's thousands. It's just something tells me it's actually thousands when he says zero. You know?
$1,000.
Well, I got paid by you. And no, I showed him receipts for $3,000. There was $2,000 left.
Keem fires Boogie because the chat hates him so much, and then Boogie pretends to be religious. It is so cringe.
Twisted Slops says, if there's anything I want Boogie to do is to turn to God.
Oh, I know what he was doing,
reply to my
Maniac.
DM. I really want to help you. It will change everything. I forgive you because that's what Jesus taught me to do. I prayed a lot in this last week, and it's not been helping. But I think if I do some good works, it might.
What do you mean you prayed? You're not religious.
Yeah, I told you a year ago. I found God again. Me and God talk every day. I've told you this.
I cannot believe he did this shit with a straight face. I cannot believe he did this shit with a straight face. Goblin! Goblin's like, Jesus should strike his house for that lie. True!
Said it on the show many times.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm not exactly Christian. I don't really subscribe to any particular subset of religion, but I do know there's a God. I do know there's a creator, and I speak with him.
So stupid, Boogie. It's so,
maybe I need Jesus.
It's dumb. I can't.
Boogie starts to have a meltdown because, of course, he's lost his job.
Yes, Jesus wept. That's what we're going to call that segment. Jesus wept.
He's been exposed. He's talking about himself like he's a rare Pokemon.
I'm in a very dangerous place. I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. That's goddamn rare.
Boogie starts preaching about suicide.
Okay. That's not rare at all. Have you seen Walmart? Have you gone to... You live in Arkansas, okay? Over there in Bentonville is the headquarters of Walmart, all right? In Bentonville, Arkansas. Bruh. You haven't been in a Walmart? 400-pound men is not very rare. One for me and one for my hooker, religious man. True. Thank you, Joe Mega, for the $1.99.
And nobody wants to hear it. So Boogie then threatens to end it all.
I'm just saying there are probably people out there watching this right now who are struggling with suicidal impulses. And if you're one of them, fucking stick it out. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not. Shut up. Oh my God. It's like, give me a fuck answer. Give me a fuck answer, guys. Give me a fuck suicide. My God. You were never suicidal. You love yourself way too much to ever kill yourself, okay? You're way too narcissistic. You would never be suicidal. You'd let the world burn to ashes around you before you even considered hurting yourself any more than... I was too mean, but no. Yeah, like... Jesus.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I was saying any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like, that's what I was going to say. But yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
It is self-harm, motherfucker. That's why people like you do this. It is a form of self-harm, motherfucker. That's...
Shut up, Boogie. Shut up.
That's why we do it.
I don't even like the taste of food anymore.
Honestly, bro.
If you don't like the taste of food, why drink diet
How do you miss it?
instead of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. Because I'm destroying my
drink
body.
diet.
Okay, look. Again, with this Diet Mountain Dew slander. All right? F off. I don't like the taste of water. So, I drink diet sodas. All right? I am currently drinking Diet Arden soda right now. I forgot to pour myself a Diet Mountain Dew because I need some caffeine in my life, but we'll deal with that after the show today. This Diet Mountain Dew slander, I will have no more. All right? Teddy for $4.99. I'll give Boogie this. That whole I'm religious now bullshit made me laugh so fucking... I bet it did, Teddy. Thank you for the $4.99. Listen. My diabetic doctor told me, listen, if you're going to drink soda, drink diet soda. And I said, bet. And I drank diet soda. Okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. The day you take diet soda with me, take diet soda out of my hand, it will be my cold, dead hand. Okay? You are not taking my Diet Mountain Dew away from me. You're not doing it. Just drink tea or something? Kiss my butt. And I do drink tea. I drink tea. I make a pitcher of tea, and then I use Splenda in the tea. I don't drink hot tea. I think drinking hot tea is un-American. I drink iced tea. And unfortunately, I can't have the real iced tea that is the southern basis of all drinking. But yeah, I drink tea. I don't give a shit. Listen, I'm diabetic, Teddy. I have to drink Diet Mountain Dew. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, I can't do hot tea. No, I'm sorry. I think it's unnatural to drink hot tea. And I know that sounds weird. It's because I was brought up in the South and all we ever drank was sweet tea. Fresh brewed sweet tea. All right? I cannot drink hot tea. I cannot do it. It turns my stomach. I cannot do it.
Mountain, you go to the store, you spend money on a drink that you apparently don't like just to hurt yourself. You know, quitting is way cheaper, right? Like one razor blade will last you a lifetime.
I used to
but I drink aspartame soft drinks.
encouraging people to cut their fucking arms. That's what I fucking heard. The guy who laughed at Donald Trump's assassination attempt is telling people to cut their fucking arms. Go fuck yourself. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on. Okay, I'll do it. Give me 30 seconds.
No,
Holy shit, the next era of Boogie self-harm.
Yeah, I like Sprite. I drink Diet Sprite. I'll drink anything diet. I don't have problems with other sodas. I have different sodas now, but they're all diet. That's the thing. My favorite above diet. I will get rid of Diet Mountain Dew if I could regularly get Diet Cream Soda. That's the best one to me.
God.
No, he's waiting for you to tell him to stop. That's what he's doing. He's gonna come back with the razor. He's gonna hold it up.
Do not do anything with that knife. No.
Plants. Oh, plants. People are going to take that comment. Goblin already picked it up. Goblin already picked up that comment, plants. I know what you were saying, though. My husband likes to drink his coffee black. Axis for 10. I mean, we never learned what happened to that extra 30K-ish he had left after the crypto crashed. No, we didn't.
He wants me to. He told me to, right?
No.
This is so much better than a sandwich
right now.
That's not a butter knife, by the way, people. You could look at that knife and tell that's not a butter knife.
What's better than eating a sandwich, Destiny?
Put that away right now.
Fucking piece of shit.
Okay. All right.
Boogie's lied about 3 major events: the swatting, the crypto scam, and the cancer. So now, just like the Reddit all those years ago, people start questioning the abuse, even though it's probably the only real story he's told.
It's a little different when it's Destiny coming in saying you're a liar. Prove that your dad made you jerk him off. Prove it. Prove something that happened in 1983. Prove it. Prove it. It can't happen. If you can't prove it, it can't happen. I can't do that. I can't prove something that happened in 1983. I didn't have a cell phone in my pocket.
Okay, but you told me privately the reason why some of the stories, and I'm not going to leak anything, don't worry, but you told me why some of the stories are inconsistent and they don't match up.
Yes.
Why don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life. Because I don't want to destroy someone's fucking life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Boogie, why don't you just...
You know, I feel like unless something really big drops, I feel like I'm done with this show. You know? Like, I may watch it on my off time, like while I'm playing a video game or something. But I don't think I'm going to stream about Locale Live anymore unless something big happens. I think I'm done with Boogie. I think I'm done with Boogie after this. This is like my Boogie send-off. Unless something huge, unless something big happens. Okay? And then we'll come back to shit on him. But I think I'm done. You know? Thoughts on Keem firing Tommy? I'm not happy. If you see me on Twitter, you can tell I'm not happy. You know?
Just take the mic and say what you want to say about this whole situation.
I'm so
happy. I hate this. I hate it. I hate this show. I hate breathing air. I hate being alive. I'm in so much pain. I can't stand it anymore. I can't stand this. I can't stand this. I've ruined my life.
I know you can't talk about your sister. You said you would talk about your dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues? Because
Yes, my mother twisted my fucking balls as part of the abuse, and she twisted my balls and my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful, and she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then okay, well, let's not talk about any of it.
No, my dad masturbated. I'm the one who talked about this.
Okay, that's the tattoo. We'll go to that part.
One thing I couldn't get over is Boogie's never-ending excuses for not getting a job. In the documentary, Boogie gets taken to see a headhunter for mock interviews. She asks what skills he possesses, and he lists off all of his health issues.
So you are here today because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So there's some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history.
You know he loved saying all that in front of the camera. You know he loved saying all that in front of the camera. Because he thought people were going to feel sorry for him.
And no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and I'm also a pedophile. Should mention I'm also a felon.
Okay. What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years.
Okay.
Pretty clear that he's just memeing around.
You're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't. And you won't.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years, so I mean...
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
It depended on the job, I would think.
But Mike was serious about...
Jesus Christ. I can't cover him anymore. It's got to be something major for me to cover him anymore. He's just so pathetic. I can't, like, he sickens me. Like, I literally get this feeling in my chest, like, it feels like an open spot in my chest because I can't stand seeing a full-grown man be so pathetic. At almost 50 years old, and he can't even be an adult. Ugh.
Boogie actually trying to get a job, and Boogie says no.
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm one of the original YouTubers. What I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories and entertaining people, and making money doing it.
Boogie shared how bad his financial situation is on Financial Audit. He's missing credit card payments while paying $900 a month in fast food.
Late payment fee, October 31st. Late payment fee.
Yeah.
$25. Late payment fee, December 1st. This just happened.
Yep.
Oh, me.
October was a very lean month.
Very important business purpose. Chick-fil-A.
I think a lot of people have this idea, and I get that the documentary definitely painted this picture, right? I think a lot of people don't understand what I'm willing to do to survive. But I hope that you know that I literally drove across the country with an injury.
Yeah.
To be here to do this, right?
Yeah, you did.
So I'm willing to eat as much as I need to do this, right?
Are you willing to stop eating $900 in McDonald's and Starbucks a month?
I'd love to.
That's a no.
Bro, I wish I had $900 exposable income or disposable income to spend on fast food. What the fuck? $900 a month. You might as well say $1,000 a month on fast food. That is crazy. I could pay off 1.5 of my credit cards off right now with that. Bruh. Holy shit. That's crazy. That right there tells me he has more money than what he's saying. Yeah, but he's so broke. Yeah, exactly, Carla. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I don't feel sorry for him when I hear that.
Caleb reiterates that Boogie needs a job, and he's like, I applied to a whole 12 jobs last year. It's impossible.
I don't like crowdsourcing.
But you refuse to get a job, and you need money to survive.
It's less of
so we have to
refuse
do
and-
something.
It's less of refuse and more that I just don't know if I could. I've been disabled since 2005, right? I can't work hard. I can't do physical labor. That's not an option, right?
I think call it home, again, service
So now they have to
center.
Google that I'm a felon who beats his wife, and because that's what happens when you Google my name. Go do it right now.
Yeah.
They have to hire that person.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
Those are the positions where those more people with records do tend to find more opportunities.
Right, but are they also disabled? Right? Like I'm saying,
Well,
there's
It's a phone job, Boogie. Your disability has nothing to do with it. Oh my God, I hate him. I hate him so much. I'm sorry. I can't with him. I cannot with him. I can't. You know, Adams, I'm right with you. Me too. You know it's sad when Boss Man Jack is more richer than Book. True.
Would hopefully be work at home.
Right.
I'm just giving one option.
but I'm just saying, like, if that job crosses my lap tomorrow, I'll take it.
I would apply to these billion, trillion, quadrillion jobs.
I have. I'm telling you, I've done this exact thing in the
You've
last
applied
year.
for all of them.
No, I've applied for over a dozen, and I kept getting
that's
told the same
nothing.
thing, which is, dude, you're
Over a dozen in the last year. Boogie. When I was, times in my life when I was in between jobs, and this is before everything was on the internet, I would do a dozen in a day. When the internet came, it was like anywhere between a dozen to 20 a day until you found something. You applied to over a dozen in a year? What the hell? Gamer, you're not wrong. Yeah, I remember life before the internet, Martinez. Damn right I do.
unemployable.
This man is literally Jerry from Rick and Morty. He is the sad worm.
If you told me that I need to start flapping my wings and fly out of here, right? We would agree that that's not a possibility.
She's probably right that you can't get most desirable jobs.
Not desirable jobs, anything.
There are 0 disabled felons with a job, according to Boogie. As of March, Boogie's been able to get the felony sealed. Oh, but now he's got a...
All right, fun fact for any felons that may be watching me right now. You can look up jobs that will take felons. Because I used to work for a fast food chain that they specifically looked into hiring felons. Because here's the great thing about hiring, 9 times out of 10 hiring a felon, okay? The simple fact that you gave them an opportunity, they end up being some of the best workers you got. Because they appreciate the opportunity that you gave them. So there's actually lists out there that tells you the companies that will hire people with certain felonies. And you can look those up. It's not hard to do.
face tattoo,
Yeah,
so it's still
Homeboy
impossible to
Industries
get a
help,
job.
yep.
Because you're on ground zero.
Because I'm gonna have liar written across my face. That'll really help me get a day job, y'all.
I would not let you do it on your forehead. Your cheek, like underneath an...
Steel bones for 2. He orders more Mickey D's in a day than job apps in a year. True! Oh my God. You are so right. You are so right. Yes, he does.
an eye or something. Forehead's too much. That's
It's still gonna make it real hard to get a day job, but let's go.
Well, you're not going to get a day job.
You're
anyway.
not
Let's be
planning to get
real.
a day job, though. What do you mean now? Now you're going to look for a gig?
Isn't
That's
that what you
done.
guys have been screaming at me for years? Oh, it was done years ago.
You're just manipulating us now. You're manipulating us right now by saying you're never going to be able to get a job. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You did a whole documentary where
Okay, you can always tell when Keem is over something because he starts to repeat himself until it gets like blasted in your ear. It's so funny when he gets like that.
By saying you're never going to be able to get a job. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You're manipulating us. You did a whole documentary where you can't get a job because you're a f***ing felon, because you're fat, and because you're crippled. Stop manipulating us.
It's the way of the Jerry.
You act like prey, but you're a predator. You use pity to lure in your victims. It's how you survive. I survive because I know everything. That snake survives because children wander off, and you survive because people think, oh, this poor piece of shit. He never gets a break. I can't stand the deafening silent wails of his wilting soul. I guess I'll hire him or marry him.
What is there to say about Boogie that hasn't already been said? The guy's a compulsive liar, willing to say anything to get out of a situation. Maybe that has to do with growing up in an abusive household where that is the only thing that saved them. But after going through every lie, I can't see past how malicious some of these lies are. Whether it's ignoring that.
They're very malicious. I honestly believe Boogie is a malicious person. It's malicious to me when you use any kind of manipulation tactics on purpose. Now, it is possible to be manipulative and not mean to be it, like, and you didn't think you were being. It is possible to do that. But I think Boogie is malicious with it. I think Boogie purposely tries to manipulate people. And that makes him a bad person to me. I truly believe Boogie is a bad person. I don't think he's a good guy at all. There's no way he's a good guy. You can't be. If you lie that much and you want people to feel sorry for you that much and you grift that much, you can't be a good person. You can't be. You know? Martinez, if people want to give Keem a W, they can. Leave him alone. You know?
Valid criticism, demonizing the Reddit, saying he'd rather be raped again than deal with them, or lying about the swatting saying his FBI friend put him up to it, or what I'm now certain of, him lying about cancer because he was embarrassed of his I need help video. Either way, I think Locale Live is the perfect hell for Boogie. He needs it to survive, but he's also never going to be able to live anything down.
Tip off!
Great show. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, he does love this show. I don't know. Boogie is just so ugh. I can't stand him. I love Mishi. Mishi's amazing. I love me some Mishi. Yeah, so I think this video is the last of Boogie that I'm going to do until he does something extremely stupid. I pretty much came up with that conclusion last night after the tryouts over at Locale Live. I watched it because I knew Smaggle was going to go up there. So I don't know. I have no idea. I think Boogie is an extremely bad person, and and I don't know what's going to happen with Locale Live either. I have no idea. I don't know if the tattoo is... Let me tell you something. When he shaved and he showed that tattoo, that didn't look right. That tattoo did not look right. I'm sorry. So listen, it's one of those things you have to sit back and wait. If that tattoo is gone in a month, you know it was fake. Here's the thing about henna. The guy wiped it. Henna, it has to be on there for like 30 to 45 minutes. We looked it up. Mooney. A friend of mine, actually it was Core. Core and I, we were in a group chat, and he mentioned henna, and I looked up how long henna has to sit for it to settle and be on your skin for like a day and a half to 2 days, or however long. And it has to sit for 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah. So the henna thing, although it was a good idea, but no, it's not henna. Yeah, it gave me the flashbacks too, Shay. Because as I was talking, I was thinking about her. Jamie says, I fully expect Locale Live to go another 2 months or so before King pulls the plug. You think so? You think 2 months? No, Martinez, because that was her name. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it's still there in a month or however long. I just like how ever since he got that tattoo, everybody's a tattoo artist. Just like if something legally comes down on Twitter, everybody becomes a lawyer. Or all of a sudden, everybody understands what fair use is or what the toss is on YouTube. It's amazing. So, all right. I mean, is there anybody live right now? Customization. Tommy's live playing. I know y'all don't want to go to anything political. So we'll just leave it at that. I know that's right, a key. I was looking at it too, going, something ain't right about that tattoo. Something is not right about that tattoo. So, alright, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff I gotta do. I got a cricket to find and destroy. I will win this war. It may take me another week. If I have to rip everything out of my kitchen, I will. So, you never know. We might have kitchen rebuilding streams here soon. Because I'm gonna rip the walls out and everything. Yes, I have to go hunting. So, alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. Oh, wait. Wrong song. Wait. Wrong song. Alright. Peace out.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me. You don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. Have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs a antiseptic.